The metaverse represents a significant leap forward. It is a persistent, shared, three-dimensional virtual world, or it can be a collection of interconnected virtual worlds. Users engage in these spaces through avatars. They experience real-time interactions and activities. Think of it as the next generation of the internet. It moves beyond simple web pages. It offers immersive experiences. This digital realm is poised to fundamentally change how we interact with technology and each other, especially in professional settings, creating new paradigms for engagement and productivity. The emergence of the metaverse is not a sudden event. It is a gradual convergence of several powerful technologies. Virtual reality headsets provide deep immersion. Augmented reality overlays digital information onto our physical world. Blockchain technology is enabling true digital ownership and decentralized economies. Artificial intelligence is making virtual environments more dynamic and responsive. These foundational technologies are maturing rapidly. Their combined power is unlocking the potential of widespread metaverse adoption. This technological fusion is the engine driving us towards this new digital frontier, promising a richer, more interactive online experience. The potential impact of the metaverse on work is transformative. It can enable truly immersive remote collaboration. Teams spread across the globe can meet in virtual spaces. They can feel as if they're in the same room. Virtual offices can be designed and customized. These spaces can foster a sense of community and presence. Employees will be able to work from anywhere. Yet, they will remain deeply connected to their colleagues and projects. This shift will redefine the concept of the workplace, moving beyond physical boundaries to embrace limitless virtual possibilities for connection and creation. Beyond the workplace, the metaverse will reshape society broadly. It will revolutionize how we play and socialize. It will change how we learn and access services. Virtual events from concerts to conferences will become commonplace. Online education will offer more engaging and interactive experiences. Virtual healthcare, consultations, and even certain procedures could become a reality. However, challenges such as interoperability between platforms must be addressed. Data security and user privacy are also paramount concerns. Successfully navigating these challenges will be key to unlocking the metaverse's full potential for societal advancement. Remote work is not an entirely new concept. For decades, some professionals have enjoyed the flexibility of working from outside a traditional office. Early adopters often included freelancers, writers, and specialized consultants. Technologies such as email and basic video conferencing slowly enabled this shift. However, it remained a niche arrangement for many organizations. Most companies still centered their operations around physical office spaces. The evolution was steady, but relatively slow. This gradual adoption set the stage for more rapid changes to come, building a foundational understanding of remote capabilities. The COVID-19 pandemic acted as an undeniable catalyst. It dramatically accelerated the global shift towards remote work. Lockdowns and social distancing mandates forced businesses to adapt quickly. Suddenly, working from home became a necessity, not a choice for millions. In 2020, reports indicated that around 43% of employed adults in the US were working remotely at least some of the time. This was a significant jump from previous years. This unprecedented global experiment proved that many jobs could be performed effectively outside the traditional office environment, fundamentally altering perceptions of work. Today, in 2025, remote and hybrid work models are deeply embedded in many industries. Statistics from recent years show a continued trend. For instance, a significant percentage of companies, estimated around 63%, now include remote workers. Many executives, perhaps over half, believe that remote work will remain a standard operational model for the foreseeable future. This is not just a temporary adjustment, it is a structural change in how businesses operate and how employees expect to work. The pandemic effectively pulled the future of work forward by several years, making distributed teams a common reality. This widespread adoption of remote work has, in turn, paved the way for the metaverse as companies and employees become more comfortable with digital collaboration tools. The leap to more immersive virtual environments seems less daunting. The limitations of current video conferencing, the Zoom fatigue, highlight the need for richer interaction. The metaverse promises to address these shortcomings. It offers a sense of presence and engagement that current tools lack. The normalization of remote work has created a receptive audience for technologies that can enhance distributed collaboration, making the metaverse a logical next step. Immersive technologies like virtual reality and augmented reality are set to revolutionize remote team collaboration. VR can transport team members into shared virtual meeting rooms. This creates a stronger sense of presence than traditional video calls. AR can overlay digital information onto a user's real-world view. This allows for interactive product demonstrations or shared digital whiteboards. These technologies help bridge the physical distance between colleagues. They foster a feeling of togetherness and shared experience. This heightened sense of presence is crucial for effective teamwork, especially when physical co-location is not possible. The benefits of VR and AR extend beyond just feeling present. Studies have indicated that teams using VR for collaboration can exhibit higher levels of trust and cooperation. This compares favorably to teams relying solely on standard video conferencing. The ability to perceive nonverbal cues like gestures and head movements through avatars enhances communication. This richer interaction can lead to more effective brainstorming sessions. It can also improve problem-solving and decision-making processes. Immersive environments encourage more natural and dynamic exchanges, mirroring the benefits of in-person meetings more closely. AR tools, specifically, offer unique advantages for remote collaboration and presence. Imagine an engineer guiding a field technician through a complex repair using AR overlays. The technician sees digital instructions superimposed on the equipment. Or consider designers collaborating on a 3D model that they can all view and manipulate in their respective physical spaces using AR. These tools provide remote workers with a tangible connection to their tasks and colleagues. They blend the digital and physical worlds seamlessly. This integration makes complex remote tasks more manageable and collaborative efforts more intuitive. However, successful implementation of these immersive technologies requires careful consideration. Organizations must invest in proper planning and training. Employees need to be comfortable using VR and AR hardware and software. Data security within these virtual environments is a critical concern that demands robust solutions. User experience design must be intuitive to avoid frustration. Accessibility for all employees, regardless of physical or technical limitations, should also be a priority. Addressing these factors proactively will ensure that the adoption of VR and AR truly enhances collaboration and productivity, rather than creating new obstacles. Virtual reality is rapidly transforming the landscape of employee training and development. VR training programs offer significant advantages in knowledge retention. Learners often remember information better when they experience it immersively. This method can lead to reduced errors in performing tasks. It also enhances overall job performance. VR allows employees to practice complex procedures or navigate hazardous scenarios. They can do this in a completely safe and controlled virtual environment. This risk-free practice is invaluable for building confidence and competence before tackling real-world situations, leading to a more skilled and prepared workforce. One of the key strengths of VR training is its ability to create highly realistic and customizable learning environments. Trainees can engage in simulations that closely mimic real-world challenges. For example, complex surgical procedures can be practiced repeatedly without risk to patients. Manufacturing employees can learn to operate intricate machinery in a virtual factory. These training modules can be tailored to individual learning paces and needs. This personalized approach ensures that each employee gains the specific skills required for their role. The adaptability of VR makes it a powerful tool for targeted skill enhancement across diverse job functions. Numerous industries are already leveraging VR for impactful training. In healthcare, surgeons use VR to refine their techniques on virtual patients. This improves precision and reduces learning curves for new procedures. In the manufacturing sector, VR is used to train workers on complex assembly lines or equipment maintenance. This minimizes downtime and enhances safety. The aviation industry employs VR for pilot training, simulating various flight conditions and emergency scenarios. Even in customer service, VR can simulate challenging interactions, helping staff develop better communication and problem-solving skills. These examples highlight VR's versatility and effectiveness as a training solution. Beyond its effectiveness, VR training can also be highly cost-efficient, especially for organizations with geographically dispersed workforces. It reduces the need for expensive physical training setups or travel to centralized training locations. VR increases learner engagement and motivation compared to traditional methods like manuals or lectures. The interactive and game-like nature of many VR simulations makes learning more enjoyable. This leads to better focus and higher completion rates. As VR technology becomes more accessible and affordable, its adoption for training and development will continue to accelerate, offering a scalable solution for upskilling employees effectively. Section 5. The dual role of AI in the Metaverse workplace creation and displacement. Artificial intelligence will be a cornerstone of the Metaverse workplace. It will power many of its dynamic and interactive features. AI-driven virtual assistants are expected to become commonplace. These assistants will handle routine administrative tasks, freeing up human employees for more complex and creative work. AI algorithms will personalize user experiences within virtual environments. They can tailor information, suggest relevant connections, or even generate content. This integration of AI aims to make the Metaverse workplace more efficient, intuitive, and productive. It will act as an intelligent layer supporting human activity. However, the increasing sophistication of AI also brings the significant challenge of job displacement. Projections suggest that AI and automation could displace a substantial percentage of jobs globally in the coming years. Some reports estimate this could be as high as 30% by 2030, potentially affecting hundreds of millions of workers worldwide. Roles that involve repetitive tasks or data processing are particularly vulnerable. As AI systems become capable of performing these jobs more efficiently and at a lower cost, organizations may choose to automate them. This necessitates a proactive approach to managing the societal and economic impact of such widespread change. While AI may displace certain jobs, it will also be a catalyst for the creation of new roles. The development, maintenance, and governance of AI systems themselves will require a skilled workforce. New positions will emerge focused on designing metaverse experiences, managing virtual communities, and ensuring ethical AI deployment. There will be increased demand for data scientists, AI ethicists, and metaverse architects. Consequently, a massive reskilling and upskilling effort will be crucial. Reports have indicated that a majority of employees will need some form of retraining by the early 2020s to adapt to these technological shifts, a trend that continues today. Beyond automation, AI is also expected to enhance collaboration within the metaverse. Some executives believe that AI will significantly improve how teams work together. AI tools can facilitate communication by providing real-time translation services. They can analyze team dynamics to suggest more effective collaboration strategies. However, the use of AI-powered virtual assistants and monitoring systems also raises serious data privacy concerns. These systems may collect sensitive employee data, necessitating robust safeguards and transparent policies. Balancing the benefits of AI-enhanced collaboration with the imperative to protect employee privacy will be a critical challenge for organizations. Section 6. Digital selves, avatars, and identities in the future of virtual work. Avatars will serve as our primary representations in the metaverse workplace. These digital embodiments are more than just cartoon characters. They are a means of self-expression and identity formation within virtual environments. Individuals often perceive their avatars as an extension of themselves. The level of customization available allows users to create avatars that reflect their desired appearance, style, or even professional persona. This ability to craft a digital self can significantly impact how we interact and are perceived in virtual professional settings, offering new avenues for personal branding and expression within the corporate world. The design and use of avatars can profoundly influence communication and teamwork in virtual spaces. When avatars are expressive and can mimic non-verbal cues, they enhance the richness of interaction. This can lead to increased trust and cooperation among virtual team members. A well-designed avatar can convey presence and engagement more effectively than a static profile picture or a name on a screen. As teams become more distributed, the ability of avatars to foster a sense of connection and shared experience will be invaluable. They can help bridge the psychological distance often felt in remote work scenarios. Beyond immediate interactions, a well-crafted digital identity represented by an avatar and online presence can offer career advantages. In the metaverse, your avatar becomes a key part of your professional brand. How you present yourself, how your avatar engages, and the digital footprint you create can influence perceptions of your competence and professionalism. A strong and consistent online presence across various platforms, including metaverse workspaces, can open doors to new opportunities. It can facilitate networking and enhance visibility within an organization or industry. This makes managing one's digital identity an increasingly important career skill. While virtual environments and avatars can promote inclusivity by allowing individuals to transcend physical limitations or biases, they also raise concerns. There is a risk that existing societal biases could be replicated or even amplified in avatar design and interaction. For example, choices in avatar appearance might unintentionally reinforce stereotypes. Platform creators and users alike must be mindful of these potential pitfalls. Thoughtful design principles and community guidelines are needed to ensure that virtual workspaces are truly inclusive and equitable. Addressing these concerns proactively will be essential for fostering positive and productive virtual work cultures for everyone involved. Section 7. Securing the virtual frontier cybersecurity imperatives in the metaverse. The metaverse, as an expansive digital realm, presents significant cybersecurity challenges. Traditional online threats will persist and potentially evolve within these immersive environments. Phishing attacks, for instance, could become more sophisticated. Imagine receiving a deceptive message from an avatar that looks exactly like your manager. Data breaches are another major concern. Vast amounts of personal and corporate data will be generated and stored within metaverse platforms. Protecting this data requires robust encryption methods. Secure authentication protocols and regular thorough security audits are also absolutely essential to maintain trust and safety. The very nature of VR and AR technologies introduces new specific security vulnerabilities. Eavesdropping and surveillance become more complex concerns in immersive three-dimensional spaces. Malicious actors could potentially intercept communications or even visually spy on virtual meetings if security measures are weak. The sensors in VR and AR headsets collect detailed information about user movements and their physical surroundings. This data, if compromised, could lead to severe privacy violations. Securing the data streams from these devices and ensuring the integrity of the virtual environments themselves is paramount for user safety and corporate security. Identity verification and authentication in the metaverse pose unique and formidable challenges. How can you be absolutely certain that an avatar represents the person it claims to be? The potential for impersonation is high. This could lead to unauthorized access to sensitive information or systems. Harassment and other forms of malicious behavior can also be perpetrated through anonymous or stolen avatars. Developing reliable and user-friendly methods for digital identity management will be critical. This includes multi-factor authentication adapted for virtual environments, and perhaps even biometrics integrated into VR and AR hardware for stronger identity assurance. Addressing these multifaceted cybersecurity risks requires a comprehensive strategy. This strategy must involve both technical and non-technical measures. Technical solutions include advanced encryption, intrusion detection systems, and secure coding practices for metaverse platforms. Non-technical measures are equally important. Employees need comprehensive training on how to use virtual reality technologies securely. They must learn to recognize new forms of social engineering and phishing attempts. A multi-layered approach involving collaboration between platform developers, businesses, and users is necessary to create and maintain secure virtual work environments where data and interactions are protected. Section 8. Redefining physical spaces. Office architecture in the metaverse era. The widespread adoption of remote and hybrid work, accelerated by global events, is already reshaping the demand for traditional office buildings. As more employees work effectively from home or other remote locations, many companies are re-evaluating their need for large, centralized physical office footprints. This trend is leading to a decrease in demand for conventional office space in many urban centers. The role of the physical office is shifting. It is becoming less about daily attendance and more about periodic collaboration, team building, and fostering company culture. This fundamental change requires new thinking in office design. Architects and designers are responding to this shift by creating more flexible and adaptable physical work environments. The focus is moving towards spaces that can be easily reconfigured to support various activities. This includes collaborative zones, quiet areas for focused work, and social hubs. There is also a growing emphasis on biophilic design. This involves incorporating natural elements like plants, natural light, and organic materials into office interiors. The goal is to create healthier, more inspiring, and less densely packed workspaces that employees will want to visit, even if they have the option to work remotely. The rise of the metaverse is poised to further influence this transformation, potentially decreasing the need for physical offices even more. If teams can collaborate effectively and build strong relationships in immersive virtual environments, the necessity of gathering in a physical location diminishes for many tasks. Companies might choose to invest more in their virtual headquarters and less in expansive physical ones. The metaverse could offer highly customizable and engaging virtual offices. These spaces can be designed without the constraints of physical construction, offering unique environments tailored to specific team needs or brand identities. Ultimately, the future of work environments will likely be a sophisticated hybrid model. This model will seamlessly blend the best of physical and virtual spaces. Physical offices will evolve into hubs for specific types of interaction that benefit most from in-person contact. Virtual offices in the metaverse will handle much of the day-to-day collaboration, training, and individual work. Architects and workplace strategists will need to consider how these two realms interact. They must design physical spaces that complement and integrate with the virtual experiences offered by the metaverse, creating a cohesive and productive ecosystem for the modern workforce. Section 9. The Unveiled Future. How the Metaverse Will Reshape Work. The metaverse is not just a fleeting technological trend, it is a transformative force poised to fundamentally reshape the world of work as we know it today. We are moving towards an era where digital and physical realities converge. This will create persistent, shared, and immersive virtual environments for professional engagement. The journey into this new frontier is driven by rapid advancements in VR, Arkansas AI, and blockchain technology. These innovations are laying the groundwork for a future where work is less tied to a specific physical location. It will be more about connection, collaboration, and creation in dynamic digital spaces. The benefits of integrating the metaverse into our work lives are compelling and multifaceted. Immersive technologies promise to significantly enhance collaboration among distributed teams, fostering a greater sense of presence and connection than current remote tools allow. Virtual reality will revolutionize training and development, offering safe, engaging, and highly effective ways to upskill the workforce. AI will automate routine tasks and provide intelligent support, while avatars and digital identities will offer new avenues for self-expression and professional branding. These advancements point towards a future of work that is more flexible, engaging, and potentially more equitable. However, this unveiled future also comes with its set of significant challenges that must be proactively addressed. Robust cybersecurity measures are paramount to protect sensitive data and ensure user safety within these new virtual environments. The potential for AI-driven job displacement requires thoughtful strategies for reskilling and supporting the workforce through this transition. Ethical considerations surrounding digital identity, data privacy, and potential biases in virtual spaces must be carefully navigated. Successfully overcoming these hurdles will be critical to realizing the full positive potential of the metaverse in the workplace and avoiding dystopian outcomes. In conclusion, the metaverse is set to redefine more than just traditional office spaces and corporate architecture. It will fundamentally alter how we work, how we interact with colleagues, how we learn new skills, and how we build our professional identities. The lines between the physical and digital workplace will continue to blur, leading to innovative hybrid models that leverage the strengths of both realms. As we stand on the cusp of this new era, organizations and individuals alike must be anticipatory. We must prepare for the opportunities and challenges ahead, embracing the metaverse as a catalyst for a more connected, immersive, and ultimately a more human-centric future of work.